Almost every day after a mid-morning meal, Ashton Colby heads to the gym inside his apartment. He says it keeps him grounded.
I am happy. I'm aligned. I feel great about myself. I feel so much more connected to my body. That's the whole point.
The 31-year-old Columbus resident works as a consultant, advocating for the rights of transgender people.
So I never really wanted to be an advocate. I thought I was just going to go to like business school and then go to law school and do something important and meaningful in the world, but I didn't think it was going to be so personal.
Ashton says he understands how difficult it can be to advocate for your medical needs as a trans person, because he is one.
I've had to more and more speak up for myself and my humanity and prove my sanity on a really daily, weekly basis now, more and more than ever.
Once per week for the last 12 years, he's injected himself with his prescribed level of testosterone.
That is all I need to continue to be myself.
Ashton has received care from the same nurse practitioner for 8 years, but new rules proposed by Ohio Governor Mike DeWine could alter his access to treatment.
I am concerned that there could be fly-by-night providers, clinics that might be dispensing medication to adults with no counseling and no basic standards to assure quality care.
The rules could block access for gender-affirming care at independent clinics and general practitioners. Ashton and trans folks of all ages would need to see a psychiatrist, endocrinologist, and medical ethicist before receiving care. Doctors who work with trans people argue that these rules would stall access to any kind of treatment.
These rules and regulations deliberately affect everybody who's accessing any kind of medically necessary care as it relates to their gender. So this is not just about youth and adolescents who are seeking this care with the guidance of their parents and their clinicians, but it's also adults who've been receiving hormone therapy or have had surgery or considering surgery.
Ashton says a delay in his prescription could be dire.
It's as personal and as horrific to think that I would start getting my menstrual cycle again. I would have these real devastating effects.
It's not clear when the Ohio rules might take effect. Ashton hopes that the rules will be disbanded after the public comment period ends.
Every individual transgender person should be able to figure out what they need just for them. It's never going to be a one-size-fits-all thing.
Patrick Orsagas, Associated Press, in Columbus, Ohio.